Hi everyone, this is Erin, and it is February the 1st already, 2017. Wow, time flies. Anyway, I have a letter here. It's not dated, but it came in recently, and it's from a gentleman who's in jail called Jake Ryan and family. And let's see. His return address is in Montana. Jake Ryan. He might be under house arrest. But anyway, let's just go ahead and read it and see what it says. It says, well, hello, I'm finally getting to all of you. How are you doing? It's amazing the people that come out when people stand up for liberty. Liberty, freedom, and truth wrap around a very powerful meaning. Few people understand the full meaning of those three words. Schaefer Cox, Lavoie, Ryan Bundy, Ammon Bundy are among great men and unwavering faith in liberty, justice, and truth. Yes, it was awesome that the first 7 got a unanimous not guilty, but let us not be surprised, for they were innocent from the beginning and no business being in jail. I'm going to use my ruler so I can read more clearly, sorry. Let us move forward, continuing for liberty, justice, and truth. For Ryan Bundy, Ammon Bundy, Cliven Bundy, Joe Robertson, and countless others who are unjustly imprisoned and chained in the name of tyranny. Let me share with you a list of men that I know personally or have studied about that have either been thrown into prison or being murdered. The first, Cliven Bundy, Dave Bundy, Dwight Hammond, Ryan Payne, Ammon Bundy, Melvin Bundy, Joseph Shaughnessy, Stephen Hammond, David Hinkson, Ryan Bundy, Carl Klang, Schaefer Cox, Joe Robertson, Kent Hovind, Pete Santilli, Eric Parker, Jerry DeLamus are just a few. The latter, Lavoie Finicum, David Crowley, Gordon Kahl, K-A-H-L, Gene Matthews, Victor Thorne, Randy Weaver's wife and son, Phil Schneider, Aaron Schwartz, among thousands of others who have suffered the ever-present abuses upon our fellow human beings. We need to stand as one with the Indians, for like the Bundys standing for their land, they are siding for their land and water, which is so vital to human life, all life. The treaties have been broken over and over again. Our waters have been plagued, poisoned by countless oil spills, fracking, gas leaks, even dumping on purpose. If one doesn't believe it, try drinking a cup of crude oil and or using it to wash your body. It would not take you long to realize how precious pure, clean water is. And yet the tyrannical government would tell you there is no other way to do all these things that oil provides. When one considers the sickening wars, the internal fighting, the power grabs by these huge corporations, it is by blood money that they do their bidding. And it seems that everything these corporations touch leaves death and carnage in its wake. Is it any wonder, then, why our present government has left a trail of death and tears? For the same corporations and a handful of elitists have bought out our elected officials, and what rules our nation today is money and the battle for power. There are amazing technologies that the elite murder, squelch, and keep hidden from the American people, because if they didn't, they would lose their precious control over the monopoly game, America or the world, along with their money. Do your own research, find out for yourself the facts, make your own judgment calls. I could go on, but let me tell you for a little about myself. I grew up on a farm most of my life. I'm an actor, carpenter, rock roller, I'll explain later, rock picker, dancer, always wanted to be in the movies, Being in 2 Western movies my brothers and I created, never smoked or drank, and loved to live life to the fullest. I have 12 brothers and sisters. Homeschooled most of my life except for a couple of private schools. Was accepted into LACC Theater Academy, top-of-the-line acting school in Los Angeles, California. Been involved in acting most of my life, but there is one adventure that tops everything, and all my brothers agree. That is rock rolling. I'll explain. First, we find a good mountainside with a good slope, a bowl with trees at the bottom of the slope, or a lake river to catch the rocks. We personally love the big splashes. We had the perfect place in Washington, so we went out one morning, the 3 youngest ones, to our golden spot. We were testing our limits to the fullest that day. Now, to give you a little history, we had been rolling rocks there close to 3 years and knew what we wanted that day. So upon finding a good round boulder, that is, after digging it out of the earth, it was ready to roll. Oh, I forgot to mention, the mountain slope had 2 cliffs that stuck out just right as to propel the rocks into place. The trick was to see just how far we could get the rocks into space. Back to the story. The boulder lined up with a cliff perfectly. Push, grunt, awesome, wow, perfect. That's the highest. Yeah, we win. Then it was, is it gonna stop? As we watched trees popping like matchsticks, we decided we better check it out. When we got below the cliff that it propelled into space off of, we noticed a big crack right down the middle. We followed the path of destruction through the bowl and out of the trees. No way! Oh no! What do we do next? We're in big trouble now. Get help! No time! You see, our flying saucer had flown and landed squarely in the center of the railroad track just past the tunnel on the curve. See the picture yet? Boulders move much easier on a mountainside than on a flat ground lodged between the tracks, as 3 little boys soon found out. It's not working, guys. We're doomed, as we became very silent. Our moment of purity was broken by the piercing sound of the oncoming train. Our blood ran cold, and we knew it was now or never. The 3 scrawny boys pushing for their lives. The boulder moved just enough to clear the tracks. As the train operator rounded the corner, I'm sure he wondered why there were 3 boys hightailing it for the trees. For never in my life have I moved as fast as I did that day, nor my brothers. Just one of our many adventures. There is so much to do, so much to say, so much to live for. Like that rock, we thought we couldn't move, but we did. Like the tyrannical government that we, the American people, fear and say there is nothing that can be done, is a mindset we must abandon, for it is a lie that has been spoon-fed to us all our lives. We have been programmed to fear and to disbelieve ourselves, but that is not the way we were created. And what scares the darkness the most are people who believe that the rock can be moved. This is what we must do for the sake of our lives, our children's lives, our nation, our neighbor, and for all humanity. For all the injustices, the Hammonds, Bundys, Schaefer Cox, and all the political prisoners, we must take a stand and get them out. There are so many people in jail that have no business being there. I've been there. It's basically concentration camps. A tyrant's bottomless pit in their backyard in which we, the American people, support through unlawful taxes and fees. We need to stop supporting the beast. I had better stop. It's just I love to see man free, to see men live life to the fullest, to see their kids to be free to grow in the wonders of life. If we're not free spiritually, mentally, physically, then we are not free. Thank you for the letters of support and positive vibes. If you have sent me money, thank you so very much. It helps. And if we could figure out a way to get more money, we could help so much more in the battle for liberty, justice, and truth, for there are so many hurting from the overreach of the destructive government. Before I forget, I'm asking all to fast, pray, and stand as groups, holding hands, thinking clear, positive thoughts, or whatever works for you, to bring the law of attraction in effect. Make your thoughts very clear and precise. Dismissal of all charges on the remaining 7. The release and dismissal of all our patriots in Nevada. The release of Schaefer Cox. The awakening of the masses that they may reclaim their conscience. The awakening of what loving our neighbor really means. The loss of love of money. The love of family to become real again, and so on. Thank you again for everything and Happy New Year's. Stay safe. Here's a few things to look up to do your own studying. Ron Paul Liberty Report, The Bundy Story 1, 2, and 3, A Government Gone Rogue, Uprising TV, InfoWars, Gavin Syme on YouTube, Truth Channel News, The Next News Network, American Free Press, Northwest Liberty News, Anonymous, Pete Santilli, RT News, Edward Snowden, Julian Assange, AMTV, Schaefer Cox on YouTube, and that's on the channel LoneStar1776.com. Chris Ann Hall's show on YouTube. And GCN has a lot of really great programs for the truth, like the Power Hour. Anyway, that letter is from Jake, Ryan, and family. Thank you for listening. Please keep these P3s in your prayers. And if you would like to join the Patriot Mail Project on Facebook, it's a wonderful organization with a wonderful bunch of patriots who write letters. Sometimes we're blessed to get a letter back like I did this day. And spread the word and keep pushing on the boulder. Thank you. Bye-bye.